Today is a gift. Take a moment to pause and reflect on this truth. Today, right now, in this very instant, is a gift. No matter what you're feeling, no matter how difficult things might seem, you have this moment that is yours. Life has a way of overwhelming us with tasks, responsibilities, and challenges. How many times have you woken up and thought to yourself, I have so much to do, or there's no way I can handle all of this? The weight of the day can feel heavy, and the thought of everything waiting for you can be daunting. But today, I want you to consider something different. What if today could be the day where you stop running on autopilot? What if today, instead of starting your morning with worry, you started it with gratitude? What if today was about letting go of what weighs you down and embracing the power of now? Inhale deeply. Hold that breath and exhale slowly. Feel the release, the letting go. Do this again. Breathe in deeply and then breathe out all the tension you're holding in your body. Let go of yesterday's worries and tomorrow's uncertainties. Focus only on today, the gift that is right in front of you. I want you to understand something important. No matter how you woke up today, you have everything within you to make this day yours. You have the strength to face whatever comes your way, no matter the obstacles, the struggles, or the difficulties you might encounter. You are capable of overcoming them. And if you're uncertain about this, that's okay. Let me remind you, every single person who has ever faced a challenge, from the smallest hurdle to the greatest mountain, has had a moment of doubt. But what sets you apart today is your decision to confront your fears and doubts head on. Today, you choose to rise above. Let's talk about strength. Strength is not always about being the strongest physically or being unbreakable emotionally. Strength is about resilience, the ability to get back up after you've been knocked down. It's about courage in the face of adversity. It's about pushing through when you feel exhausted, when everything in you wants to stop, but you choose to keep going. And today, I want you to remember that strength is already inside of you. It might feel hidden, it might feel distant, but trust me, it's there. Right now, in this moment, you are stronger than you realize. You've overcome so much already. You've faced struggles and hardships before, and you came out on the other side. You learned, you grew, and today you are going to do the same. Whatever comes your way today, you will face it with strength. Take another deep breath. Breathe in deeply, filling your lungs with air, and breathe out slowly. Inhale strength and exhale doubt. Let this breath center you. What are you facing today? What challenges do you anticipate? Take a moment to think about them. Now, as you think about those challenges, I want you to remember something important. You are not alone. No matter what happens today, you are not alone. There is a force within you and around you that is guiding you every step of the way. You are supported by the strength of your mind, the resilience of your heart, and the love and grace that surround you. And while you may not always feel it, that support is always there, waiting for you to tap into it. When life feels heavy, it's easy to forget just how supported we really are. We get so caught up in our fears and doubts that we forget to see the bigger picture. But I want you to stop for a moment and recognize this truth. You are capable of handling whatever comes your way today. Say it with me, or simply think it to yourself. I am capable. These 3 words hold so much power. You might have heard them before, but today, I want you to hear them in a new way. I want you to feel them in the deepest part of your soul. You are capable of handling what's ahead. You are capable of rising above your fears. You are capable of finding peace and strength, no matter how difficult the day may seem. But how do we do this? It starts with intention. What do you want from today? It's easy to get swept up in the flow of life and let the day carry you wherever it wants. But you have the power to set an intention for the day. You have the power to decide how you want to respond to the challenges that will inevitably come. You don't control everything that will happen, but you do control how you respond. So, before we go further, take a moment right now to set your intention for today. What kind of energy do you want to bring to the world? What mindset will you carry with you as you move through your day? Will you choose to embrace calm and peace, even in stressful moments? Will you choose to face obstacles with confidence, knowing you have the ability to overcome them? Pause and think about it. Now, I want you to say this affirmation out loud or simply in your heart to seal that intention. I am capable of facing whatever comes my way today. I trust myself to handle what lies ahead. Doesn't it feel good to affirm that? Doesn't it feel like you've already taken a step toward facing the day with courage and confidence? You are more than ready for today. I want you to remember that when the day gets tough, when the challenges seem overwhelming, all you need to do is pause and remind yourself, I am capable. Because when you believe that, when you truly believe that you are capable of facing whatever comes your way, something magical happens. You start to notice opportunities, solutions, and ways to handle challenges that you never saw before. The universe responds to your belief in yourself, and suddenly, what once felt impossible becomes possible. Take a moment now to reflect on a time when you faced something difficult and you didn't think you could make it through. But you did, didn't you? You made it through. You came out stronger on the other side. That is the strength that lives within you, and today it's the same strength that will carry you through whatever comes your way. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. I want you to repeat this to yourself now. I am capable. Every time you feel doubt creeping in, repeat it. Every time you feel fear trying to hold you back, repeat it. Every time you think, I can't handle this, say those words. I am capable. They are your anchor. They are your reminder that you have everything you need to succeed. You are not defined by your circumstances. You are defined by your ability to rise above them. So let's make today a day of victory. Not a day without challenges, but a day where you choose to face those challenges with grace, strength, and a heart full of courage. Take one more deep breath and get ready to move forward into your day. Know that you are prepared. Know that you are capable. Today is a new day, full of new possibilities, and with every step you take, you will move closer to the person you are meant to become. Before we continue, I want you to comment below, I am capable. Let's affirm this together, share this affirmation with others, and let them know that no matter what, we are all capable of facing today's challenges. Every day is a new beginning. It might seem like an obvious truth, but I want you to really think about it. Every day is a new beginning. Yesterday is gone. Whatever happened yesterday, whether it was a success, a failure, a challenge, or a victory, it's in the past. You cannot change it. But today you have a brand new opportunity, an opportunity to begin again, to start fresh. Isn't that beautiful? The fact that no matter what happened yesterday, today is a new chance to make better choices, a new chance to take a step toward the life you desire. No matter what today holds, you have the chance to approach it with a fresh mindset. Now I want you to think about something important. How do you want to approach today? Do you want to carry the baggage from yesterday, or do you want to embrace the newness of today? You have the power to choose, so let's make that choice together. Right now, let's choose peace. No matter what lies ahead, I want you to make the decision to face it with a peaceful heart. Life is full of ups and downs, but we don't have to let the challenges steal our peace. We don't have to let external circumstances dictate our internal calm. Peace is not the absence of conflict. It's the ability to remain steady, grounded, and centered in the midst of it. So no matter what happens today, choose peace. Let go of the need to control every situation. Let go of the pressure to be perfect. Let go of the worry and fear of what might happen. Instead, choose to trust yourself. Trust that you are capable of handling anything that comes your way. Trust that you are not alone. I want you to say this out loud or just in your heart. I choose peace today. Say it again, but this time feel it. I choose peace today. In choosing peace, you're choosing to let go of the things that no longer serve you. You're choosing to focus on what truly matters, your growth, your happiness, your well-being. You're choosing to not let the little things, the worries, the stresses, take away your inner calm. When we choose peace, we open ourselves to more joy, more clarity, and more strength. And that's the mindset I want you to carry with you as you move through today. There will be moments today that challenge you, moments that test your patience, your strength, and your faith. But remember, these challenges are not here to defeat you. They are here to help you grow. The struggles you face today will teach you something important. They will teach you resilience. They will teach you patience. They will teach you how to stay calm, how to trust, and how to find strength in times of uncertainty. And above all, they will teach you that you are more capable than you think. So as you go through the day, hold on to this idea. No matter what comes, I choose peace. I choose peace because peace is where my strength lies. When you encounter a challenge, take a deep breath, pause for a moment, and before reacting, remind yourself, I choose peace. This simple act of choosing peace will help you find calm, even in the midst of the chaos. It will help you navigate the day with grace instead of frustration. It will help you stay grounded, no matter how difficult the situation may seem. And when you make that choice to stay peaceful, you give yourself the space to think clearly, to make better decisions, and to act with intention. You no longer let the challenges control you. You control how you respond to them. You are in charge. Take a moment right now and think about one thing that might challenge your peace today. Maybe it's a difficult conversation, a task you've been avoiding, or a situation that you fear will be overwhelming. Now, with that in mind, let's practice together. Let's practice choosing peace. Say to yourself, I choose peace in this situation. No matter how challenging it may be, you are choosing to remain calm, centered, and steady. You are choosing peace because you understand the power it brings. You have this power. You are stronger than any challenge that comes your way. And today, you choose to embrace peace, strength, and resilience. Now, before we continue, I want you to reflect for a moment on what peace means to you. What does peace feel like in your body? Is it a sense of calm in your chest? Is it a quiet mind? Or is it a feeling of safety and comfort? Whatever peace looks like to you, embrace that image. Carry it with you as you move through your day. Take a deep breath now. Inhale deeply, filling your lungs with the air you need, and exhale fully, releasing the stress that may still be clinging to you. Every time you breathe in peace. And every time you breathe out, release anything that disturbs your peace. You might face difficult moments today. There will be moments when things don't go according to plan, when people frustrate you, or when obstacles seem too big to overcome. But in those moments, remember that you are in control of your peace. No one can take that from you unless you allow it. And when you feel yourself getting caught up in stress, frustration, or anxiety, remember, I choose peace. This choice is yours to make over and over again. No matter how many challenges life throws at you, each time you choose peace, you reinforce your inner strength and resilience. You are affirming that your peace is not dependent on the world around you, but on your ability to stay grounded in the face of it all. Even as you read these words, take note of how your body feels. Notice if there's tension in your shoulders, in your back, in your face. Notice if your breath is shallow or if you're holding your breath at all. Let's release that tension together. With each breath, release the strain and let your body soften. Allow yourself to sink into the calmness of this moment. Allow your muscles to relax and your mind to unwind. Feel the weight lifting off of you, knowing that you are choosing peace today. You are choosing the serenity that comes from within, and nothing can take that away from you. No matter what happens today, peace will be your choice. You are equipped to handle the challenges that come your way, and you have the strength to remain calm, centered, and peaceful no matter how big the task, no matter how difficult the person or situation may be. So, with each new challenge, with each new test, I want you to take a moment to breathe, to pause, and to remind yourself, I choose peace today. In doing so, you choose strength, you choose calm, you choose the clarity that comes from a peaceful heart. I choose peace today. As you read this, I invite you to say these words out loud with me. Repeat them until they resonate in every part of you, until they become a mantra that echoes in your heart throughout the day. I choose peace today. This simple yet powerful affirmation will guide you. It will be a reminder that you are in charge of how you respond, and that no matter what, you have the ability to choose peace, strength, and serenity. So carry this affirmation with you throughout the day. Say it when you feel overwhelmed. Say it when you feel stressed. Say it when you need a reminder of the inner power you hold. Remember, peace is your choice. And with that choice, you will rise above whatever life throws at you today. Take another deep breath now and let the calmness fill you up. Let it flow through your body, easing your muscles and clearing your mind. Let it center you. Now you are ready for whatever comes next. No matter what happens today, you have peace within you, and you choose to embrace it. I choose peace today. By commenting below with these words, you're not just sharing an affirmation with others, you are declaring your commitment to peace, strength, and serenity. I choose peace today. Let's share this powerful declaration with each other, and let it be the foundation of our strength today. Trust the process. I want you to repeat these 3 words to yourself. Trust the process. At this very moment, as you read these words, I know that you might be facing something uncertain, something that makes you feel unsure about what's ahead. Maybe it's an outcome you're waiting for, a decision you have to make, or a path you're not quite sure is the right one. And as human beings, we often want to know what's coming next. We want the clarity, the answers, the certainty. But here's the truth that I want to share with you. Life is full of uncertainty, and that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's how things are meant to be. Life is an unfolding story, and sometimes we can't know all the chapters ahead of time. Sometimes we can't see the full picture until we've taken the next step or the next several steps. But here's where trust comes in. Trusting the process means knowing that even though you can't control everything, you can trust that things are moving in the direction they need to. You can trust that what is meant for you will come to you, even if it takes time. You can trust that no matter what happens, you are being guided along a path that is unique to you, and that every experience, whether good or bad, is helping you grow, learn, and evolve. It's easy to feel lost when you don't know exactly what's ahead. It's easy to feel frustrated or discouraged when things aren't unfolding the way you imagined. But I want you to remember this. Everything that's happening in your life is part of the process. Every experience is contributing to your growth. Every challenge you face, every disappointment you encounter, every moment of doubt, it's all part of the bigger picture. And while it may feel difficult now, there's a reason for it. There's a lesson waiting for you. There's a strength developing within you that will carry you through the rest of your life. When you choose to trust the process, you are allowing space for patience. And patience is a powerful force. Patience isn't about waiting idly for things to change. It's about allowing things to unfold in their own time. It's about trusting that the seeds you've planted will eventually grow, even if you can't see them sprouting yet. Sometimes the hardest part is letting go of control. We all want to have control over our lives, over our future, over every situation that arises. But the truth is, we don't have control over everything, and that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's freeing. When you trust the process, you give yourself permission to release the need to control everything. You surrender the anxiety and the stress of trying to make everything perfect. You embrace the flow of life, knowing that whatever comes, you will be able to handle it. You will be okay. Take a moment now to close your eyes and think about something in your life that you're currently uncertain about. Maybe it's a goal that feels far away. Maybe it's something you're waiting for. Maybe it's a decision you haven't quite made yet. Now, as you think about this uncertainty, I want you to take a deep breath, and with every exhale, let go of the need for immediate answers. Let go of the anxiety about the future. Let go of the pressure to have everything figured out right now. Say this to yourself softly, but with belief. I trust the process. Say it again, feeling it in your heart. I trust the process. This simple affirmation, repeated with intention, has the power to help you release your worries and doubts. It helps you shift your mindset from fear and uncertainty to trust and faith. When you trust the process, you shift from focusing on what you can't control to focusing on what you can, the way you respond to the present moment. Trusting the process doesn't mean you stop taking action. It doesn't mean you sit back and wait for things to happen. No, trusting the process means you continue to take action, but you do so with a sense of peace and faith. You continue to work toward your goals, but you trust that things are unfolding as they should, even if the pace isn't what you imagined. You are exactly where you need to be. The place you are in right now, in this moment, is exactly where you are meant to be. Even if it doesn't feel that way, know that every step you've taken, every decision you've made has brought you to this point. And from here, you will continue to move forward. You will continue to grow, to learn, and to evolve. And as you move forward, I want you to hold on to this. Trust the process and trust yourself. Trust that you have the strength and wisdom within you to navigate whatever comes next. Trust that you have everything you need to move through this uncertain time. Trust that you are not alone in this journey. And trust that you will look back one day and see how all the pieces fit together. You might not see the full picture right now, but that's okay. You don't need to. You just need to trust that you're on the right path, even when the road isn't clear. In moments of doubt, in moments of uncertainty, repeat these words to yourself. I trust the process. This mantra will guide you. This mantra will ground you in times of uncertainty. It will help you move through your day with confidence, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. Now, take another deep breath, and with this breath, remind yourself that everything is unfolding in its own time. You're on your path, and you will reach your destination. You don't have to know everything now. You don't have to have all the answers. You just need to trust. Trust that life has a way of working out, even when it doesn't look like it. Trust that you are being prepared for something greater than you can see in this moment. I trust the process. I want you to say this affirmation with me, and I want you to feel it in your heart. I trust the process. Every time doubt creeps in, repeat it. Every time you wonder if you're on the right path, say it again. I trust the process. You are not alone in this journey. You are supported by your inner strength, your resilience, and the wisdom that lies within you. So as you move through today, and as you face uncertainty, remember, you are exactly where you need to be. And everything that happens is a part of the process. Trust it. Trust yourself. Trust that you are being guided every step of the way. I trust the process. Say it out loud. Write it down. And let it be a reminder that no matter what happens today, you are on the right path. Fear is a natural part of growth. We've all felt fear. It's a part of being human. Whether it's the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, or the fear of not being good enough. Fear often tries to stop us from moving forward. But here's the truth. Fear does not define you. Fear may show up, but it doesn't have to control you. It doesn't have to dictate the choices you make or the actions you take. You are not a slave to your fears. You are the master of how you respond to them. In fact, fear is often a signal that you're on the brink of something new, something that requires growth, courage, and strength. The bigger the fear, the bigger the potential for personal transformation. When fear comes knocking, it's often an invitation to step outside of your comfort zone and into a new level of strength, possibility, and greatness. You see, fear is not the enemy. The real enemy is letting fear dictate your choices. When you allow fear to keep you stuck, to prevent you from moving forward, that's when it has power over you. But when you face fear head-on, when you take action despite the fear, you reclaim your power. I want you to take a moment and think about a fear that you are currently facing. What is it that scares you right now? Maybe it's something in your personal life, your work, or something within you that feels uncertain. It could be the fear of failure, rejection, or even success. Whatever it is, take a moment to acknowledge it. Now, I want you to know this, that fear is just a feeling. It may feel real, but it is not the truth of who you are. You are more than your fear. You are more than the doubts that try to hold you back. The real you, the strong, capable you, is far bigger than any fear. It's time to confront that fear, to face it with courage, and to remind yourself that you have the strength to overcome it. Every time fear tries to show up, remind yourself of your power. Remind yourself that you are bigger than any fear you face. I want you to repeat these words to yourself. I am stronger than my fear. Say it again. I am stronger than my fear. With each repetition, feel the power of those words. Feel the strength rising up within you, pushing the fear aside. Feel the certainty that you are in control, not your fears. Now, I want you to reflect on a time when you were afraid of something, but you pushed through it. Maybe it was an opportunity you took even though you were scared. Maybe it was a difficult conversation you had, even though you feared the outcome. What did you learn from that experience? How did you grow because you faced your fear? Fear often leaves us thinking of the worst-case scenario. We imagine things that might happen, things that could go wrong. But how often does that worst-case scenario actually happen? Most of the time, the fear of what might happen is far worse than the reality of what actually does. In facing your fears, you learn that you are capable of handling challenges no matter how big or small. And with every fear you overcome, your confidence grows. You become more resilient, more courageous, and more in control of your life. So let's take a moment right now and acknowledge your fears. Recognize them, but don't let them define you. You are more than the fear. You are the courage that rises in the face of fear. Now, I want you to say these words out loud. I embrace my fear, and I choose to act despite it. Every time fear tries to hold you back, remind yourself of this. You don't have to wait for the fear to go away before you take action. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. You can choose to move forward even when you're afraid. Fear is not a reason to stop. It's a reason to go. As you move through today, whenever fear arises, remind yourself that it's just a feeling. It does not control you. It does not define your path. You have the strength, the courage, and the wisdom to face anything that comes your way. You have faced fears before, and you will do so again. You are not defined by what scares you, but by how you respond to it. And today, you are choosing to face your fears with courage and confidence. Remember this: fear is a teacher, not a tyrant. When fear comes into your life, it is showing you what matters to you. It's showing you what is important, what you care about, and where you need to grow. Fear can be the greatest motivator. It can push you to do things you never thought you could. I want you to take a deep breath right now, and as you do, let go of any fear that may be weighing on you. Inhale deeply and exhale fully, releasing any thoughts, worries, or doubts that are connected to your fear. Let them go. Now, let's create a new feeling. Let's fill the space that was once filled with fear with confidence. Confidence that, no matter what happens, you can handle it. Confidence that you are stronger than any obstacle that stands in your way. Confidence that you have everything you need to succeed. I am stronger than my fear. Now take a moment to repeat this affirmation to yourself as many times as you need. I am stronger than my fear. With each repetition, feel the weight of fear lifting. With each repetition, feel yourself becoming more confident and empowered. Remember, fear does not control you. You control how you respond to fear. And today, you are choosing to respond with strength, courage, and confidence. As you move through today, let this affirmation be your guide. You are stronger than your fear. I embrace my fear, and I choose to act despite it. Let these words sink deep into your heart. Let them remind you that fear is not your enemy, but a powerful force that, when embraced, can lead you to greatness. Feel the empowerment that comes from knowing that no matter what, you are in control of your actions and you will move forward with confidence, regardless of the fear that may come your way. Gratitude is the key to unlocking true happiness. In the midst of challenges, fears, and the busyness of life, it's easy to forget about the simple power of gratitude. We often focus on what's going wrong, what's missing, or what's not working, but the truth is, gratitude has the power to completely shift your perspective. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a practice. It's an intentional choice to focus on the things that are going right, the blessings that surround you, and the beauty in your life. And when you practice gratitude, you open yourself up to abundance, joy, and peace. Now, take a moment and think about all that you have. Right now, in this moment, you may have faced difficulties, setbacks, or challenges, but I want you to remember, you still have so much to be grateful for. Think about the people who love and support you. Think about the small victories you've had, the moments of peace, the laughter, the moments of beauty you've experienced, whether it's the warmth of the sun, the smile of a stranger, or the comfort of a warm cup of tea. Gratitude doesn't have to be reserved for the big, grand moments. It can be found in the small, everyday moments that often go unnoticed. The soft breath of air as you wake up, the feeling of your feet on the ground, the simple pleasure of a good meal, or the feeling of warmth as you step outside into the sun. These are all reasons to be grateful. These are all beautiful blessings that are often taken for granted. Today, I want to encourage you to bring your focus back to gratitude. Start by acknowledging what you have right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Take a deep breath and reflect on your life. Reflect on the things that fill you with joy, no matter how big or small. What do you feel grateful for today? What can you appreciate in this very moment? It could be the roof over your head, the food you eat, the people you love, the opportunities before you. Gratitude doesn't depend on circumstances. It's about your mindset and choosing to see the good in your life, no matter what challenges you might be facing. I want you to take a moment right now and think of 3 things you're grateful for. This out loud with me. I am grateful for this moment. Say it again, this time feeling the truth of it deep in your soul. I am grateful for this moment. Gratitude brings us into the present. It anchors us in the now, and when we are truly present, we experience life in its fullest form. We experience the beauty that is right in front of us. We see the miracles in the mundane, and we find joy even in the smallest of things. Gratitude has the power to transform your mindset. When you practice gratitude, you shift your energy from lack to abundance. You start to notice all the things that are going right, all the blessings that are surrounding you, and you begin to appreciate what you have right now. In times of difficulty, gratitude becomes even more powerful. It doesn't erase the challenges you're facing, but it helps you shift your focus. When you choose to be grateful, even in the face of adversity, you are telling yourself, I am choosing to see the good. I am choosing to see the blessings in this moment. Take a deep breath. Now, and as you do, feel your heart expand with gratitude. Inhale, and as you exhale, release any negativity, any feelings of lack or scarcity. Let it go. As you breathe out, affirm this. I release all negativity and choose gratitude. You are in control of your thoughts. You are in control of your mindset. And when you choose to focus on gratitude, you shift your entire perspective on life. Think about it. How often do we get caught up in what we don't have, or in what we've lost, or in what hasn't gone right? But when you focus on what you do have, your life becomes brighter. You begin to notice the abundance around you, the love, the support, the beauty, the opportunities. And when you do, your heart opens, your energy shifts, and you find peace, even in the midst of chaos. I want to encourage you to take a moment today, whenever you feel overwhelmed, and simply stop. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and reflect on your blessings. Find something to be grateful for. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be real. Gratitude is an anchor. It keeps us grounded. It brings us back to the present moment, to the things that truly matter. And when we practice gratitude, we cultivate a deeper sense of peace and joy. Now, think about your journey, where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. Acknowledge all that you've accomplished, all that you've learned, and all that you have. You are enough, and you have more than you think. Take another deep breath in and exhale fully. As you do, say this to yourself. I am grateful for everything in my life. I choose to focus on the good. This is your choice, your practice. And with every breath, with every thought of gratitude, you will feel more peace, more joy, and more fulfillment. You are constantly creating your life through your thoughts and emotions. And when you choose gratitude, you create a life filled with abundance, love, and joy. I am grateful for this moment. Now, as we close this block, take one last moment to feel the power of gratitude. Let it fill you up. Let it surround you. Feel the warmth and peace that comes from focusing on what you have right now, in this very moment. Let this feeling of gratitude guide you through the rest of your day. And remember, gratitude is the key to unlocking true happiness. Change is the only constant in life. Have you ever heard that saying? Change is the only constant in life. It's a simple truth, yet often a difficult one to accept. Change can feel unsettling. It can make us anxious, and it can even feel like something to avoid. We like things to stay the same. We like comfort, predictability, and stability. But here's something that might surprise you. Change is not your enemy. Change is the very thing that moves us forward, that allows us to grow, to evolve, and to transform. Without change, we would remain stagnant, stuck in the same place, without the opportunity for growth or progress. And though it might feel uncomfortable at times, change is the very catalyst for new possibilities, for new experiences, and for new opportunities. Think about the moments in your life when change was the most difficult. Maybe it was a new job, a new relationship, a big move, or a loss that shook you to your core. At the time, you might have resisted the change, feared the unknown, and wished for things to stay the same. But if you look back now, you might realize that those very changes led you to where you are today. They shaped you. They helped you grow. In those moments of uncertainty, in those moments of change, you learned to adapt. You found new strengths. You found new abilities that you didn't know you had, and you became a more resilient, more powerful version of yourself. Change pushed you to your limits, and in doing so, it showed you just how much you are capable of. So today, I want you to embrace change rather than resist it. Change is inevitable, but it doesn't have to be a source of fear. Change is an opportunity. It is a chance to step into something new, something greater, something more aligned with who you are becoming. What change are you currently facing in your life? Maybe it's a change that you've been dreading, or maybe it's a change that's already happening and you're not sure how to navigate it. No matter what, I want you to know that you are strong enough to handle it. You have the tools, the strength, and the wisdom within you to navigate through change. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. The path may not always be clear, but as you take one step at a time, you'll find your way. Change often feels overwhelming, especially when it's unexpected. But in times of uncertainty, you have a choice. You can either fear the change, or you can choose to trust the process and see what this new chapter has to offer. Remember, just because you can't see the whole picture right now, doesn't mean it isn't beautiful. Life often works in mysterious ways, and even though we don't always understand why things happen the way they do, we can trust that there's a purpose behind the changes we experience. Change forces us to become flexible, adaptable, and open to new possibilities. It forces us to let go of the old and welcome the new. And while letting go can be hard, it's also an act of courage. Letting go means trusting that what's coming will be better than what was. It's trusting that you are capable of handling what's ahead, even when you can't see it yet. Now take a moment to think about a recent or upcoming change in your life. Maybe it's something big, or maybe it's something small, but it's still a change. I want you to picture yourself embracing that change. Picture yourself walking through this new chapter with confidence and courage. See yourself stepping into the unknown with trust, knowing that everything you need to navigate this change is already within you. Change can be scary, but it can also be liberating. It can free you from the things that no longer serve you and open doors to new opportunities, new experiences, and new growth. Don't resist it. Embrace it. I want you to say this affirmation with me. I embrace change, and I trust the process. Say it again with belief. I embrace change, and I trust the process. As you say these words, I want you to feel the resistance dissolve. Let go of the fear. Let go of the anxiety about the unknown. Release the need for everything to be perfect or predictable. Instead, embrace the mystery, the journey, and the unknown with an open heart. Take a deep breath now. As you breathe in, feel the air filling your lungs, and as you breathe out, release any doubt, fear, or uncertainty that may be holding you back. Allow yourself to relax into the flow of life. You don't need to have all the answers, and that's okay. What's important is that you're open to what's next. You are open to change, and you trust that this change is leading you to something better. In times of uncertainty, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by all the things that could go wrong. But here's the truth. What's meant for you will find its way to you. The changes you are facing, no matter how difficult, are leading you to something greater. The discomfort you feel now is the growing pain that comes with transformation. And while growth can sometimes be uncomfortable, it is always worth it. When you embrace change, you open yourself up to possibility. You open yourself up to new experiences that will shape you, teach you, and ultimately make you stronger. Even if the road ahead is uncertain, know that you have everything you need within you to navigate it. So, as you move forward today, I want you to remember, embrace change with an open heart and trust the process. The change you are experiencing right now is not the end of something, but the beginning of something new. Embrace it, trust it. I embrace change, and I trust the process. Say it again to yourself. I embrace change, and I trust the process. Feel the shift in your energy. Feel the calmness that comes from letting go of the fear and embracing the unknown. Change is not something to fear, it's something to welcome. You are more than capable of navigating through it, and you will come out on the other side stronger, wiser, and more resilient. As you face whatever change comes your way today, know this: you are ready. You are strong. You are capable of handling what comes next. I embrace change and I trust the process. This is your affirmation. Carry it with you throughout your day, and when you face moments of change, repeat it again. Trust that each change is leading you closer to the person you are meant to become. You've got this. Within you is an unshakable strength. When life gets tough, it's easy to feel small. It's easy to feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders and that you just don't have what it takes to keep going. We all experience moments where doubt creeps in, where we question ourselves, where we wonder if we are strong enough to face the challenges that come our way. But here's something I want you to understand. Within you is an unshakable strength. This strength is not something that only a few people possess. It's within every single one of us. It's the strength that comes from within, the strength that shows up when we push through adversity, the strength that allows us to stand up when we've been knocked down. No matter what you're going through right now, no matter how difficult the journey may feel, I want you to know that you have the power to rise above it. You have the resilience to face anything. You are stronger than you think. Think about a time in your life when you faced something difficult, maybe a challenge that felt insurmountable, a moment when you didn't know how you would get through, and yet somehow you did. You found the strength to carry on. You found the courage to keep moving forward, even when it felt impossible. Do you remember how that felt? That moment when you pushed through, when you overcame the challenge, when you realized just how strong you are. I want you to hold on to that feeling. That strength is still with you. It hasn't left. It's always been there, quietly waiting for you to tap into it again. Every time you face something difficult, you have the power to draw from that inner strength. You have the power to rise again and again, no matter what life throws at you. You are stronger than your doubts, stronger than your fears, and stronger than you realize. But sometimes, in the middle of a struggle, it's easy to forget that strength. It's easy to get caught up in the emotions of the moment and lose sight of just how capable we really are. That's why it's important to pause and remind ourselves of our inner resilience. I want you to say these words with me, and I want you to believe them. I am strong. I am resilient. I am capable of overcoming anything. Say it again. I am strong. I am resilient. I am capable of overcoming anything. Let those words sink deep into your soul. Feel the power in them. Every time you face doubt, repeat this affirmation. Every time you feel overwhelmed or unsure of yourself, remember that you have the strength to push through. I want you to know that you do not have to be perfect. You do not have to have everything figured out. You don't have to have all the answers right now. All that is required of you is to keep going. Even when it's hard, even when you want to give up, the simple act of continuing is enough. You are already stronger than you realize. In every challenge you face, you have the ability to find strength. You have the ability to bounce back. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties. It's about facing them, learning from them, and growing through them. It's about knowing that every setback is not the end, but a part of the journey, a part of your growth. In fact, the times you've struggled are often the moments that have shaped you the most. They are the moments when you've discovered new strengths, new capabilities, and new parts of yourself. And today, as you face whatever challenges lie ahead, I want you to remember this. You are not defined by your struggles. You are defined by how you rise from them. You have a choice today. You can choose to see the difficulty as something that will break you, or you can choose to see it as an opportunity to tap into your resilience and emerge stronger than before. The choice is yours. Take a deep breath now, and as you breathe in, feel the strength fill your body. Let it fill your heart. Let it remind you of everything you've already overcome and everything you are capable of still achieving. This moment is a reminder of your inner power. Even if you feel unsure, even if you feel weak, know that you are not alone. You have an infinite well of strength within you that is always ready to help you move forward. Every challenge is an opportunity to tap into that well, to rise above the circumstances, and to prove to yourself just how capable you are. So, I want you to repeat this affirmation again. I am strong. I am resilient. I am capable of overcoming anything. Feel it. Believe it. Let it empower you. Resilience is about embracing your ability to adapt. It's about being willing to bend without breaking, to stretch without snapping. It's about having the courage to keep going, even when you don't know how. And it's about having the confidence to trust that no matter what happens, you will be okay. You have already survived the toughest of times, and you will continue to do so. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, release any doubt. Release any negative thoughts. Release anything that tries to convince you that you are not strong enough, not capable enough, not resilient enough. You are enough. You are stronger than your circumstances, stronger than your doubts, and stronger than you know. And every day you are becoming stronger still. So as you face today, remember that you have everything within you to rise above whatever comes your way. You are resilient, you are strong, and you are more than capable of handling whatever life throws at you. I am strong, I am resilient, I am capable of overcoming anything. Let this affirmation be a mantra throughout your day. Whenever you feel doubt, whenever you feel like giving up, remember, you are strong, you are resilient, and you are capable of overcoming anything. Letting go is not a weakness, it's a strength. There are moments in life when we find ourselves holding on to things, emotions, memories, past experiences, and even people that no longer serve us. It's natural to want to hold on to what's familiar, to cling to the comfort of the past, even when we know deep down that it's holding us back. Letting go feels scary because it's a step into the unknown. It's a choice to release something that has been a part of us, even if it's no longer helping us grow. But I want you to understand something important today. Letting go is not a weakness, it is a strength. When we let go, we make space for new growth. We free ourselves from the emotional burdens, the negative patterns, and the toxic attachments that hold us back. Letting go is not about forgetting. It's about acknowledging that we have learned what we needed to learn from a situation or a relationship, and now it's time to move forward. Think about something in your life that you've been holding on to, perhaps a grudge, an old belief, an unfulfilled expectation, or a person who no longer brings you peace. It might be hard to imagine releasing it because it feels like a part of you, something you've carried for so long. But here's the truth, you deserve to be free. Holding on to things that no longer serve you keeps you tied to the past, keeps you in the same cycle, and prevents you from stepping into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Letting go allows you to step forward with freedom, clarity, and new possibilities. It's not always easy to let go, especially when it's something we've held on to for a long time. But I want you to know that you have the strength to release what is no longer serving you. Whether it's a painful memory, a negative self-belief, or a toxic relationship, you have the ability to let go, and in doing so, you reclaim your power. Take a moment now and think about what you are holding on to. What in your life is no longer serving your highest good? What are you clinging to that you know deep down is keeping you stuck? Now, I want you to acknowledge that thing, without judgment. Acknowledge that it has been a part of your story, but it is no longer necessary for your growth. You're not defined by it. You're not defined by the past or the mistakes or the pain that it carries. You are defined by your ability to move forward. I want you to say this affirmation with me as a declaration of your intention to release what no longer serves you. I release what no longer serves me. I am free to grow and move forward. Say it. Again, I release what no longer serves me. I am free to grow and move forward. Feel the power of those words. Feel the freedom in them. As you release what no longer serves you, you are making space for something new, something better, something aligned with the person you are becoming. Letting go is not about forgetting the past. It's about choosing to not let the past define your future. It's about recognizing that you have learned what you needed to learn, and now it's time to let go of the emotional weight that has been holding you back. Imagine yourself standing in front of a door with all of the things you are holding on to, resentments, fears, regrets, and doubts in your hands. And now, with each breath, imagine opening your hands and releasing them. Feel the weight lifting off of you as you let go of everything that has been holding you back. Letting go creates space in your heart, mind, and soul. It allows you to breathe freely again, to embrace new experiences, and to move forward with greater clarity and purpose. You deserve the freedom that comes with letting go. Take a deep breath now, and as you exhale, imagine releasing all of the old negative and limiting beliefs that you have been holding on to. Let them go. As you do, feel lighter, freer, and more open to what's ahead. You do not need to carry the past with you any longer. You do not need to hold on to things that no longer serve your well-being. You are ready to release, ready to move forward, and ready to embrace the future with an open heart. I want you to say this one more time and feel the truth of it in every cell of your body. I release what no longer serves me. I am free to grow and move forward. When you let go, you give yourself permission to heal. You allow yourself to step into the fullness of who you are. Letting go is not a sign of defeat. It is a sign of growth. It is a sign that you trust yourself enough to move forward. You trust that you are worthy of the future that is waiting for you. So, as you move through today, remember that you have the strength to let go. And by doing so, you create space for something greater. You are free to be who you are meant to be, free to live your life with joy, peace, and purpose. I release what no longer serves me. I am free to grow and move forward. Feel the power in this affirmation. Hold it in your heart and carry it with you throughout the day. Whenever you feel the urge to hold on to something that no longer serves, you repeat these words and remind yourself, you are free. You are capable of letting go. This is your time. This is your chance to step into your fullest potential. And as you release what no longer serves you, you open yourself up to new opportunities, new growth, and new possibilities. Living with purpose means living in alignment with your values. Purpose is something that everyone searches for. It's that feeling of knowing that you are doing something meaningful with your time and energy. When we live with purpose, we feel connected to something larger than ourselves. We feel like we're not just going through the motions, but that every step we take matters. But sometimes it can feel difficult to know what our purpose is. We may struggle to find the right path, or perhaps we question whether we are on the right one. But the truth is, purpose doesn't have to be a grand, dramatic thing. It's not necessarily about having a huge, world-changing goal. Purpose can be found in the small moments, the everyday choices that align with your values. Living with purpose means living in alignment with your true values. What matters to you? What do you care about? What makes you feel alive? When your actions are aligned with your core beliefs, your life feels more fulfilling, more rewarding, and more intentional. You don't have to wonder if you're on the right track, because you know that everything you do is a reflection of who you truly are. I want you to take a moment now to think about your values. These are the things that matter most to you, the principles that guide your decisions and actions. For some people, it's family, love, or kindness. For others, it might be creativity, freedom, or service to others. What are your core values? Take a moment to reflect on them. Living with purpose isn't about being perfect or achieving a specific outcome. It's about taking intentional steps toward what is meaningful to you. It's about choosing to act in a way that reflects your values, no matter what the world around you may say. When you're aligned with your values, you are living authentically. If you are unsure of what your values are, don't worry. Sometimes it takes time to reflect and understand what truly matters to you. But know that in this moment, you have the power to choose. You can begin right now to make choices that align with what you care about. You can begin to create a life that reflects the person you truly are. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to think about the ways you can live more in alignment with your values. Maybe it's setting boundaries with people who don't honor your time. Maybe it's prioritizing self-care or dedicating more time to the things that bring you joy. Start small. Every choice you make today is an opportunity to live more purposefully. You don't have to change everything at once. Just take one step and the next and the next. The more you align your actions with your values, the more fulfilled you will feel. Let's take a moment together to affirm this intention. Repeat after me. I am living with purpose. I choose to align my actions with my true values. Say it again. I am living with purpose. I choose to align my actions with my true values. Feel the strength of those words. Let them sink deep into your heart. The power to live purposefully is within you. The power to create a life that aligns with your deepest values is already yours. All you need to do is make the choice to live authentically, to choose your values in every moment. It's not always easy to live with purpose, especially when the world around us seems focused on external measures of success. But the truth is, success is not defined by how much you have or what you achieve. It's defined by how true you are to yourself. When you live authentically and align your actions with your core beliefs, you are already living a successful life. Living with purpose gives you direction, clarity, and focus. When you know your values and live by them, you have a compass that guides you through life's uncertainties. You know what matters most to you, and that knowledge gives you the strength to make decisions that support your personal growth and happiness. Remember that living with purpose is a continuous journey, not a destination. Every day is an opportunity to check in with your values and ask yourself, am I living in alignment with what matters most to me? When you feel lost or uncertain, go back to your values. They will guide you. They will give you the strength to keep moving forward, even when you face challenges or setbacks. Let's pause for a moment now and reflect on one action you can take today to live more purposefully. What is one thing you can do today that reflects your values, something that will move you closer to a life of purpose? It could be something as simple as taking a moment to appreciate what you have. It could be reaching out to someone you care about, or it could be taking the time to nurture yourself. Whatever it is, make a conscious decision to live with purpose, starting now. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, let go of any distractions or doubts. In this moment, you are clear. You are aligned with your values, and you are living with purpose. I am living with purpose. I choose to align my actions with my true values. Say it again, and feel the strength in your heart. I am living with purpose. I choose to align my actions with my true values. Every decision you make, no matter how small, is a step toward living the life you are meant to live. You are on the right path, and today you are choosing purpose. You are choosing to live in alignment with who you truly are. The present moment is all we truly have. In a world that constantly pulls us in 1,000 directions, it's easy to forget the importance of living in the present. We're often caught up in the past, replaying old memories, regretting decisions, or holding on to past pains. Or we're fixated on the future, worrying about what might happen, fearing the unknown, or constantly striving for something that's just out of reach. But the truth is, the present moment is all we truly have. It's the only moment where we have the power to make a difference, to experience life, and to change the course of our journey. The past is behind us, and the future hasn't arrived yet. The only time that is real, that is truly within our grasp, is right now. So I want to ask you, are you living in the present? Are you truly experiencing each moment as it comes? Or are you allowing the noise of your mind and the distractions of life to pull you away from the now? It's so easy to get lost in our thoughts. We think about what happened earlier today, or we're anxious about what's coming tomorrow. But in doing so, we miss out on the beauty of the moment, the opportunities that are available to us right now, and the peace that comes from simply being present. Living in the present doesn't mean you ignore your past or neglect your future. It means you stop dwelling on what you can't change and stop worrying about what you can't control. It means you acknowledge the past for what it is, part of your story, and you look toward the future with hope. But you choose to fully immerse yourself in the present moment. I want you to close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let go of everything that is not here, right now. Let go of the thoughts about the past, let go of the worries about the future, and just focus on your breath. Feel your chest rise and fall with each inhale and exhale. Feel the sensation of the air as it fills your lungs, and notice how your body feels in this moment. Be aware of the sounds around you, the sensations in your body, and the peace that comes from simply being here right now. This is the power of the present moment. It's not about doing anything. It's not about achieving anything. It's simply about being, and this moment right here, right now is enough. You don't have to chase after tomorrow or worry about what's next. You don't have to be anyone other than who you are in this moment. The present moment is enough. I want you to say this affirmation with me and really feel it in your heart. I choose to live in the present moment. I embrace the now. Say it again, and as you say it, feel the power of the word settle deep within you. I choose to live in the present moment. I embrace the now. Living in the present doesn't mean you never plan for the future or learn from the past. It just means that you choose to center your focus on what you can experience now. It means choosing to be fully engaged in the present moment, free from distractions, free from judgment, and free from the pressure of what's to come. When you choose to live in the present, you stop rushing through life. You slow down and savor the moments, the small moments, the quiet moments, the moments that would otherwise pass you by unnoticed. You start to appreciate the little things, the feeling of your feet on the ground, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of laughter, the beauty of a sunset. You start to realize that life isn't about the destination, it's about the journey, and the journey happens right here, right now. Take another deep breath. As you do, feel the peace of this moment. Feel the serenity of simply being present. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Let go of any tension or stress that you may be holding on to. Let your mind and body relax into the present moment. Remember that the present is where all the magic happens. When you are fully present, you open yourself up to the beauty of life. You begin to notice things you may have missed before. You start to see the opportunities that are available to you right now. Living in the present allows you to experience life to its fullest. You have everything you need in this moment. You don't have to look anywhere else for happiness, peace, or fulfillment. It's all here, right now, in this very moment. The past is behind you, and the future is unfolding before you, but right now is where you have the power to make a difference in your life. Living in the present also means being kinder to yourself. It means accepting yourself as you are, without judgment or criticism. It means letting go of perfection and allowing yourself to simply be. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be present. The more you focus on the present, the more you will find peace, joy, and fulfillment in your everyday life. Take a moment now and reflect on how you can bring yourself back to the present today. Maybe it's taking a few deep breaths when you feel overwhelmed. Maybe it's focusing on the small, simple moments throughout your day. No matter what you choose, remember this: you always have the power to choose the present. I choose to live in the present moment. I embrace the now. Say it with confidence. I choose to live in the present moment. I embrace the now. Let this affirmation anchor you to the present. And as you move through today, remind yourself that the present moment is enough. Everything you need is already here, and you have the ability to make the most of it.